Hello, this is Natasha Astara. I'm founder of Earth Mother Star Child. I'm a writer and a psychic and an artist, and I thought I'd come on and do a podcast about what's going on at the moment. We are coming to the end of November. We're going to go into December 2018. And what's been coming up for me is this journey that we are clearing things up. We are sorting things out. And if you're a light worker and you've been helping in the ascension of Earth into the fifth dimension, you'll be just cleansing yourself, still working on your body and your mind and your energy system, just clearing out any old things that we don't need anymore from the 3D matrix. So this is going to be an ongoing process, but I think we are finally at the pinnacle point, the zenith of this process, and that I feel that 2019, the next year, is going to be a very positive one, where we are finally going to be able to feel the benefits of this transition process that we've been experiencing over the last 3 years intensely, but since 2012 it's been building. So this is a number 11 year, and I think it's definitely been testing. But if we're looking at it as like a roundup of what's been happening, I've noticed that people have been really taken through their processes. It has been a clearing up of energy that you do not need, looking at your patterns, looking at clearing out your belief systems and clearing out old chakras and upgrading them. It's been a real amazing process, and there's been a lot of karma drama where people have been sort of resolving old karma, letting it go, and just things have been coming to an end. So whatever intensity you've been experiencing, stick in there, because we are nearly at the end of this process. So we are still Mercury retrograde until the 6th of December. And so we are being asked during a retrograde period on any planet really to go back through and revisit a situation, revisit a pattern. It can even be a coding within your own DNA or your own system. You know, we're being asked to revisit that and reclaim whatever power we need to from that situation and resolve anything and maybe let go of what we no longer need. So we're still in that process, and I had noticed that after Remembrance Sunday, which was the 11/11/11 Stargate portal, but also global remembrance of the end of the First World War, 100 years since the First World War. So these are big energetic times for everyone, that we have been putting to rest a lot of old ancestral energy and also energy in the land. And we've been letting go of, particularly if you're interested in programs, battle programs, like conflict programs that are very prevalent in the 3D. Those programs have been trying to trigger and activate people to stay in conflict with themselves and to stay in conflict with one another. I feel also that there is a basis for this in the conflict between the masculine and feminine and the masculine-feminine split, which is coming together more now. And in the fifth dimension, we will need that sense of wholeness within oneself, the oneness of the balance between the masculine and feminine, working together in unity and union towards a greater goal, towards wholeness, acting as a stability, a pillar, where they work together to create stability. And this definitely has been a pattern that's been ingrained in people, and we can see it everywhere. So that is being dismantled and recoded or simply deactivated within people who are moving on into the fifth dimension. So we are going to be entering this space from now until the 6th of December, which is retrograde. So we're in it at the moment, and I'm noticing that people are struggling a bit, particularly with mind patterns, with toxic thinking. And if you're finding that you are being drawn into that and your mind is activating a toxic mind program, then it's best just to be kind to yourself, just to rest, reassure yourself, look after yourself, and just become aware of it folding, melting away. Just become a disassociated part of yourself. It's obsolete programming that you do not need anymore. So what's going to happen after the 6th of December is we're going to enter a very interesting time. I'm looking forward to this time because it's when I feel we're going to have a lot of lightness coming in to help us. I've been seeing an activation on the grids where we have the light grid, the new crystalline grid. It feels like it's becoming lighter and really becoming activated for us to plug into and begin to enjoy what that's going to be about. So there is something in this liminal space, the space between next year and the space after the retrograde period, where we're going to have 3 or 4 weeks of dream time and time to really feed into our own spaciousness within and find the seeds of what you want to create, who you want to be, who you are becoming, how you feel about yourself, about the world, about everything really. Where is your passion? Where is your emotion? Where is your longing? But also, where is your grief? And where is your sorrow? And all these emotional reactions and responses are about the process of feeling. So the dream time is an opportunity for you to go in, and winter is a perfect time to do this if you're in kind of Europe, and the European love to celebrate Christmas in all its ways. So it is about warming inside, warming the heart, feeling that reconnection with yourself. And this is before we even begin to reconnect with others. I think this year, 2018, has been about redefining who you are and redefining what you need. And that also begins to sow the seeds of who you attract into your life, what your values are, what your core belief systems around love and well-being. And once we get in contact with this, we can then begin to sow the seeds of a new way of living. And this really comes from within. It's about the choices we make and how we're going to express those in the world, how we're going to bring them out into the world, giving birth to ourselves into the light. So when you're in this process over the next 4 weeks, try to reconnect with your creativity and find ways to allow yourself space to hear and listen to all the parts of you that want to be expressed and that want to have inhabitants here on earth. Like, they want to bring in to tangible reality the realness of your soul life, your soul family, your soul vibration, your unique vibration in now. Because every time you make a decision or choice about where you place your energy, what direction you want your energy to go in, like where do you want to create and where do you want to see flourish. So if that is in your local supermarket, then go ahead. If that is in, creating a new paradigm in where you only shop in plastic-free supermarkets, then that is perfect. So it's just bringing into awareness, into conscious thought, conscious being, that every choice and decision we make is creating something, and it's creating our earth. It's where we put our energy into, and it's creating everything we see around us in tangible reality. So in this dreaming process, it's about finding the seeds of who you are, your soul consciousness, what interests you, what fills you with love, and really enhances your vibration here on earth, enhances your well-being. And that is how you know, when you have that feeling and you get in really contact with it and reconnect, that's how you know that you're on the right path and that you are really beginning to step into the new world. So I'm so looking forward to seeing you all in 2019. I will be doing other podcasts, and if you want to get in contact with me, then I'd love to hear from you. I'm on Facebook as Earth Mother Star Child. I'm on Twitter as Earth Mother Star Child. I'm on Instagram, Earth Mother Star Child. And also you can work with me one-to-one. I do soul family connections and all sorts of other really great things. And that my website is www.earthmotherstarchild.co.uk. Okay, blessings to you all, and may you all be warm, comfortable and loved during this winter.